I work nights at McDonald's far outside the city. Barely anyone comes after midnight. It's just me and the security guard, Leonard. He's old, quiet, and mostly scrolls on his phone. The lights buzz all night, the smell of oil sticks to everything, and time moves slow. There's a small playground next to the dining area. It's supposed to be for kids, but at night it looks wrong. Too bright, too empty. I clean the floors while Leonard checks the cameras. One night I saw something on the monitor. Something small moved across the playground. It was fast, low to the ground, like a kid crawling but too quick. I thought it was a glitch. I rewound the footage, and it was still there. I told Leonard. He just laughed and said I'd been awake too long. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. Every time I walked near that playground, it felt like someone was watching from inside. A few days later, Leonard told me there used to be a rumor about this McDonald's. Years ago, a baby died here. Got stuck in one of the tubes in the playground. They said the parents were eating when it happened. The staff found the body hours later. The place closed for a while, then reopened, and nobody talked about it again. He said it was probably fake, just a story to scare workers. But I looked it up. There really was a report about a baby dying at McDonald's in this area. No one was charged. That night, I put my phone up by the register and started recording. Around 3 in the morning, something ran through the playground again. I saw it on my phone later. A small shape moving weirdly like it didn't have bones. The arms were long, the head big. I showed Leonard the video the next night. He got quiet and said not to show anyone. He said people had been fired for spreading things like that. He went outside for a smoke and stayed there for almost an hour. When I was alone, I heard something laugh. It sounded like a kid. A shorter laugh, quick, like a sound clip on repeat. I froze with the mop in hand. It came again, this time from the ball pit. I turned off the music in the kitchen. The laugh kept going. I went to the playground and looked around. Everything was still. Then I heard plastic moving inside the tubes, like someone crawling. I got my phone and aimed it at the tunnels. The lights above started flickering one by one, moving across the ceiling like something was crawling under them. I saw a hand pressed against the tunnel window, small but stretched, the fingers too thin. The whisper was soft, like a kid trying to get attention. I thought about that story Leonard told me, the dead baby. I told myself maybe it was stuck there. Maybe it needed something. The next night I brought a toy, a small plastic dinosaur from a Happy Meal. I waited until Leonard went outside again, then I walked to the playground and left the toy at the slide. I turned to leave, but the laughter came back, louder. It sounded like it was right above me. I looked up. The plastic tunnel was shaking slightly, like something was crawling fast through it. I called out, asking who was there. The sound stopped. Then I heard it again, not laughing now, but breathing, slow and wet. I don't know why I went in. I just wanted to see it. The ball pit was cold, like the air conditioner was blowing from underneath. I crawled inside with my phone's flashlight on. A small voice came from the tunnel ahead. It sounded like a baby crying, but not real, like someone imitating it. Wrong rhythm, wrong tone. I moved closer. The light caught something deep inside the tunnel. It wasn't a baby. It was long, thin, and black. The skin looked stretched, almost wet. Its head scraped the top of the tunnel, and its arms bent backward as it tried to move. It opened its mouth and made that same fake baby sound again, louder this time, echoing through the plastic. I dropped my phone. The thing started pulling itself toward me fast. I kicked backward, but the balls shifted under me, no traction. I fell, hitting the tunnel entrance. My leg got caught, and something grabbed my ankle. The grip was freezing. I screamed for Leonard. The thing pulled harder, dragging me toward the tunnel. I hit the side of the pit, tried to grab something, anything. I felt the ground vibrate as it got closer. Then another hand grabbed my wrist. Leonard's. He pulled hard and the grip on my ankle slipped. I fell backward onto the floor, gasping. For a second, the light from my phone hit the tunnel again. The thing was still there, Halfway inside, its head turned toward us. The face didn't look human, just a hole where the mouth should be, shaking, making that baby sound over and over. Then it pulled itself back and vanished. Leonard dragged me out of there. We didn't talk. The lights above flickered again, then all of them went out. The playground went black. We ran through the kitchen and out the back door. The second the door shut, the noise stopped. We sat on the curb outside, both shaking. Neither of us went back in. When the morning crew arrived, we just said there was an electrical issue. I quit that day. Leonard stayed. He said he needed the job. I told him to at least close off the playground at night. He said he would. I still talk to Leonard sometimes. He says the nights are quiet most of the time, but every now and then he hears that baby again. Says it comes from the playground, same as before, like it's still trapped in there. But when he really listens, he says it doesn't sound like a baby anymore. The crying is slower, the tone is off. He told me it sounds like someone trying to copy a baby, like whatever's in there learned the sound, but doesn't know what it means.